What was your motivation to get into boxing?
Young age, I always told the story over and over again, Rocky. So Rocky as a kid, I was intrigued by the movies. I was into WWF wrestling as a kid as well. And then one day I came across a Mike Tyson fight, and I realized that this was kind of a intertwining of both worlds in the sense that I knew that boxing, the Rocky movies were not real. I knew that wrestling wasn't real, but then I saw Mike Tyson fight, and I knew that was real. And I went to boxing as a kid, since I was about 8 years old.
What was your childhood like growing up?
Not the best. Got through it, and it was good times, bad times, but it was a rocky road at times. So boxing ultimately became an outlet as I got older and as a teenager. So I do wish I started earlier. It would have been something that would have been beneficial to me when I was 9, 10, 11 years old and kept me on the straight and narrow. By the time I was 17 years old and I finally started fighting, I kind of had some issues going on, some afflictions, but ultimately I overcame them. The childhood was a little rocky.
When you were training as a pro fighter, what was your training routine like?
So I always worked a full-time job, so boxing revolved around my work, but I was in the gym 6 days a week. I usually go to the gym usually about 6:30 at night. I would train until about 8:30, 25 or so rounds a day, and then I would do my running during the day. I'd run 3-4 miles. That was just maintaining. When I got ready for a fight, and I was in camp for a fight, now I'm training 30 or so rounds a day, sparring 3 days a week, running 5 days a week, running 6-7 miles 4 days a week, 1 day wind sprints, so it was just constant repetition, a lot of hard work.
And if you didn't get into boxing, where would you be today?
Honestly, I might be in jail. It really straightened me out. I mean, listen, I didn't become a world champion or anything, but it got me on the right path. It disciplined me. It structured me. It got me off out of bars, out of just doing the wrong thing, out of hanging out, just in the gym working hard and having a goal in mind.
Who do you believe is the greatest fighter of all time to ever walk?
Pound for pound.
Yeah.
The common answer might be the real answer. Sugar Robinson is probably the greatest pound for pound fighter I ever lived.
And how are you enjoying the event so far today?
That's awesome. I'll be here for every event that they have. Awesome to see Ray again, one of my all-time favorite fighters.
Tell me about him.
He was an absolute warrior. I feel like his career was a little bit incomplete. Similar to Sugar Ray Leonard's career was incomplete. As great as they are, and as big a legends as they are, they both kind of were forced to retire in their prime. We didn't get to see the very best of them, but we got glimpses of the very best of them. And they came back and they made their comebacks. But Ray is a legend in the sport, super humble, and one of my all-time favorite fighters.
Those are all the questions I have for you. Do you want to add anything else?
Nothing specific. I got a podcast now if you guys want to check it out. It's called Tommy and Paulie's Big Fight Forecast, and we commentate. We break down the fights, we predict the fights, we go over the odds, and it's a weekly show.
You gotta have me on there sometime.
Well, if you know boxing odds, we go about every Thursday. We drop a new episode. Episode 19 came out today, so we do a new episode every Thursday. Comes out. So we just started that about 3 months ago. So that's all I'm doing right now. A little bit of commentating here and there, a little bit of writing, and that's about it.
Have you ever seen the Billy C podcast?
Billy C. Why does that sound familiar?
He just started it up again. He stopped it. I believe his last video was on Roach and Tank Davis. He just started it up again. He found a sponsor.
Okay. Billy C sounds familiar. I think we did that today. That sounds familiar. So I'm sure I did.
That's all I gotta say. Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, everybody. That's it. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button.